let me just tell you, I told myself that I wasn't going to upload any more videos or record any more videos until I get my camera. Okay? But I had to weigh in and basically speak what's on my mind, what's my opinion, you know. Just wanted to weigh in on the whole controversy between OG and Evelyn, even the way that the group treated the three girls, because they treated them bad. Okay, so first of all, let me say, I'm gonna say the good things that Evelyn did. As you guys know, Evelyn Lozada, whatever, I don't really pronounce her name. She wrote about 5 books. She had 3 television shows, Basketball Wives, Evelyn and Ocho, and then also Live in Lozada. Sorry, my phone keeps going off. Yeah, so the girl is a grinder. She had her own clothing line. She does inspire women. Now, I'm not going to get really into what really happened between her and Chad Johnson, because we don't really know what happens. And at the end of the day, I am a firm believer, if you're going to put your hands on a man, he should be able to hit you back. I'm a firm believer of that. So like I said, I'm not going to get into all that, just not. I'm not going to, get into all that. Because I know a lot of women that's been into, abusive relationships, and it just wasn't a 1-2 step to get out of that. Because what your abuser does, they create this safe zone first for you, and you feel that what he's doing is love, and you feel that you can't find anyone else who's going to be able to treat you that way. Because don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure they still shower you with gifts. It's just when they're upset or when the argument is heated, they put their hands on you. And it takes one time, and then once once they see that you allow it, and basically they stay, you stay, excuse me, and basically you stay, that makes them feel that they can continue to do it. And that's why they do it. Because if it was me and someone let me keep abusing them, and I love to abuse people, and I get off of doing that, I get off by doing, abusing people, I'm going to do it too. I'm just being honest. And if I can't do it, I'm going to find someone that's going to allow me to do it, That's how I see it. Yeah, so she was born December 10th, 1975. I believe she's about 43 years old. She's from Brooklyn, New York. And this is her, I believe, this is her 6th season of the series of Basketball Wives. If I'm wrong, correct me. Now, I also looked at this guy named Storm Monroe, which I subscribe instantly because he's the truth, okay? So if you see this video, go subscribe to Storm Monroe and let him know that Princess Absolute sent him. Sent you, him, whoever, her, whatever. And what made me, I was so baffled, and he created this thing that he called the memory lane of her beefs or whatever. So he had like Tammy when they first beefed, Tammy versus Evelyn. Then he had like the Jennifer versus Evelyn. Then he had like the Royce versus Evelyn. Then he had like the Kenya versus Evelyn. Then he had the Tammy versus Evelyn. Then like the Jennifer versus Evelyn. Then the Jackie versus Evelyn. And of course, You gotta add in freaking CC versus Evelyn and OG versus Evelyn. You have to add them in, you know. And he also added in Click versus Evelyn. Basically, the way she beat up her Click that time. That was hilarious. That was the most entertaining thing I ever seen. You know, a grown woman beating her pussy who has kids, who basically say that she can never be friends with Jennifer again because she don't want her daughter to see her talking to her or conversating with her or being friends with her again after she didn't expose their truth. Now, this is just my opinion. I just feel like, now, I did have people make up stories. You know, I was beefing with this little weird girl at my job, and she made up this whole rumor saying that, you know, I lived at home with my father, which wasn't true because I moved out when I was about 19, 20, like 20 years old. Yeah, I moved out at about 20 because my mom died when I was 18 years old and my daughter was 6 months old. So we all lived together, my dad, my sister, all that. But we all lived together, but we all split separate ways, you know. I had a boyfriend at the time. We all split separate ways. So, like, I actually was out of the house, you know, around this time. I was 22 for like two years, I think. I was out of the house for about 2 years already, or maybe 3. I don't know. But, yeah, and she, like, spread this whole rumor saying that, you know, I live at home with my dad, that my daughter wasn't mine. Okay. I'm not friends with you, so how would you know anything? How would you know these things about me? Yeah. It was crazy. It was a hot mess. So I do know that people, when they're upset, they have a tendency of making up stuff. I'm sorry. I'm not making up stuff about people. To be honest, I have a lot of stuff on my friends that I could expose if I'm mad. And it's not going to be like far-fetched or like it's not going to be something that I just randomly made up just to make up about something. That's kind of weird. Like, I don't know. I don't see why people get thrills out of that. You know, I don't know. It's weird to me. But like I said, I don't know. The girl is kind of like cuckoo. And I feel like what Jennifer said happened. Like, Evelyn was so busy chasing after these men, trying to find her next come up, trying to get on to Basketball Wives and stuff like that, that she basically let her daughter, you know, basically take care of the bills and you know, live. It was nights that she was by herself and, you know, go to the grocery store because there was no food in the fridge, you know, because Evelyn wasn't there for days, you know, and she had the luxury of having men fly her out, you know, and she didn't have to worry about that. And in her eyes, I don't think the daughter probably was young. Like, in her eyes, the daughter probably was like 14 and a mature 14-year-old. Because, you know, when she, back in like 2012, when she was like introduced, or whatever it was, when she was introduced to Basketball Wives, you know, her daughter looked like she was a very quiet, you know, mature girl. Now, I don't know about the daughter following the mother footsteps and flunking men too. I'm messing with men too. I don't know about that, you know. It's none of my business. And that right there, if it's true, then you can't be mad at your friend. That's just, it's the truth. Now, if she did go around telling people that, that's kind of messed up. But if it was already someone buzzing that same information and she told her best friend, you know, so be it. Like, I like to tell people all the time, you may have a best friend. Your best friend may have a best friend. Like, I don't know any best friends that just have, it's just the two of them. They just like this. You know, it's always your friend and got someone that they're very close with, but you guys are best friends, been friends for years. But she has a friend, because people grow out of things. Like, people grow out of friendship, but they still stick around because they're like family to them now. But your best friend can have someone that's basically, closer, or that they like to tell everything to. Like they like to repeat what you tell them, And that's what I like to tell people. Like, you just got to be careful. Like, you might not think that your friend would do that, or you might not think that your friend would even care about what's going on in this lady's house. But she might have a friend that cares, and she might have a friend that wants to expose it because she don't like her for some weird reason, because clearly she's not a likable person. Okay, so like I said, I did her little background history. Everybody know she dated. She was married to Chad for about a year, which is weird. So 2012 to 2012. It's kind of weird. She was with Carl Crawford, or whatever his name was, from about 2013 to who knows. We don't know. But it's weird, just all weird. But I just want to say, I want to talk about the little rant that Shawnee did on Instagram or wherever it was at. I believe it was, I think it was like Instagram. She did a whole rant saying that, she didn't want all this stuff to happen and stuff like that. And her and Evelyn been friends for umpteen years. So, of course, for over 10 years or whatever. So, of course, they got this bond and friendship. But I just feel like that's when you have to step back. Like, I feel like the network should no longer allow you to be part of it. When you start basically getting involved in the shenanigans that's taking place on the television show, or whatever you want to call it, the freaking, I don't know what you want to call it, because at this point it's entertainment to me, and we can't say it's like reality TV, because it's not reality TV. It's actually like someone writing or controlling what's posted on television, and they create in their own skits and stuff, and sometimes it go overboard, and it's just weird stuff, but it's entertaining. We don't live drama like that, at least I don't. I don't have all of that type of drama and stuff. So when you see it on TV, you're like, oh shoot, like I want to see the outcome of this. So that's why we continue to watch it. It's not about the fighting, because I'm pretty sure everyone is just satisfied with the words exchanged, and that's why I feel like OG did nothing, like nothing wrong. Like, there's always staff there, and then for them to show that little snippet of like OG like arguing, like people had said for a while how you guys edit stuff. We didn't know what was going on. We didn't really see it. We seen it was something going on, but we didn't know exactly what happened. You didn't show us the whole thing. Show us the whole freaking snippet. Show us like OG going after whoever and basically pushing Shawnee on the ground. Like, show us that. Don't show us a little piece where her slipping, where it could have been somebody behind her pushing her, or her slipping on a puddle of water. Who knows? Like, show us something different. Like, show us the whole video. Don't show us them little snippets that you used to showing us. But yeah, I'm sorry. Y'all need to remove her. Shawnee don't need to be on the show, because clearly, like she said, that's her friend. She do everything with her. So she's not going to hold her to the same, she's not going to hold her reliable for anything. As much as she would hold everybody else reliable. She's not. She's never. Like, even like that little, like when they was in, where'd they go? Somewhere. She took her, only her, to the weed place to smoke the weed. Yeah, I don't think that that's weird that this lady like, oh, you my friend, but she only brings Shawnee. Don't you feel this little because this lady only brought this one girl? That's not right. And then when they was, when they went to go see the little hotel hut, that whatever they wanted whatever the investment thing that she was doing, Airbnb, whatever she was trying to do. When she went there again, she brought just Evelyn. Like, you don't have a business person that you can fly out to just go there, and then, you continue to do what you do with your friends afterwards. Like, why would you, like, I don't know. If I was Malaysian, I would feel like, girl, we friends. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. Then again, who knows? I probably would bring someone too that I'm close with. But I just feel like when you're filming a show and you're saying that all these girls you're close with, but you and Evelyn is closer, like, I just feel like everybody should be held to the same standards if you up there saying that that's your friend. It shouldn't be no, since you're the mogul of the show, it shouldn't be no, oh, I'm so close with her. Because now people are going to show that you're biased. And that's not right. If I can't come out and say, Shawnee, you wrong. Evelyn, you're wrong. Ugly Phoebe, you're wrong. If I can't come out and say that you're wrong without me getting fired from off the set, then I feel like we don't all need to be here. Like, you guys might just do the show by yourself. I doubt if anybody's gonna watch, because I know everybody think Cece was a blah, right? She wasn't bad. Like, I just felt like she was scared. She didn't want to come out and say the things that she really meant because she didn't want to be fired from the television show. And I feel like if she knew that the outcome was what she wind up finding out before the season was over, if she knew that the outcome was still going to be the same, she would have been blew the fuck up. She would have been blew the F up. If she would have knew that at the end, Shawnee wasn't going to invite her back. Shawnee wasn't going to do this. Shawnee was going to be basically on team freaking Evelyn's side the whole time. I'm pretty sure Cece would have been told them off. Been exposed to everyone. And in Phoebe, I just feel like, I'm not going to say people don't belong, because there's always someone that has her same personality that admires her and likes her. But I just felt like she did too much. And I felt like you've seen a lot of gray areas when it came to her. Like, there was a lot of gray areas, that things that you've seen her say, and I ain't never say that. What? Oh no, I wasn't saying that about old, when it was so many old jokes that she made about Jackie, and not only Jackie, what's my girl name? Tammy. It was so many old jokes that Phoebe Ugly So said. And I'm not calling her ugly because she's a ugly person. I'm saying her soul is ugly. That's what I mean by that. So don't come and say, oh, she's not. I'm not saying the child is like ugly, because I don't think anyone's ugly. But I'm just saying, like, her soul is ugly. She's an ugly person. Okay? That's what I mean by that. And yeah, she's just an ugly person. And what's the other girl name? Because I can't think of her name right now. Let me find out her name, because I just don't like her. I'm trying to find her because I just don't like her. Kristen. Kristen, baby girl, you need to get a life, okay? Because you're another ugly soul. Beautiful, dark-skinned girl, but your soul is completely ugly. completely ugly. And I felt it through the television. Like, see, like Phoebe, her soul is better than yours, baby girl. But yours is completely ugly. And I would feel like you would turn on a person with a flip of a freaking coin. Not even a second, a millisecond. Your soul is ugly, girl. And I know that, you know, that's not his real your fiance or husband, whatever he is to you. I know that's not his real father, but you screwed them. You the one who screwed your family. And then this whole storyline about, Malaysia trying to come in and save y'all, she did none of that. Y'all need to sue her. I'm telling y'all, she did none of that. She actually was the one who caused more friction than anybody. I'm being honest with y'all. Malaysia was not there for nobody. For one, when Phoebe constantly, I mean not Phoebe, when everybody was after Cece, I never seen Malaysia not once step in to do anything. Not to take her side. She didn't voice no type of opinion. She didn't go to her cousin and say, yo, they coming at your wife, none of that. She didn't put Kristen in her place and say, Kristen, I want y'all to work it out, but you making things worse. Like, stop talking about CC to the group and stop. It's little things that the group shouldn't know, especially when you know that she was beefing. And I feel like when she tried to say that OG basically, when they try to say OG basically exposed the truth about the boy not being the other guy's son, and I don't think that it was shared intentionally. I feel like the same way Cece said that it's certain stuff that she told Kristen about their life and what was going on and about mental. That's the stuff that Evelyn tried to throw up in her face. So you did the same exact thing. How are you any different? Because either Malaysia told Evelyn, or B, you gotta be the one, because she just said that no one knew. It's only the secrets that she had was kept between you and her. She never displayed any of those secrets. But she was able to sit up there and say, yeah, your man's so busy and people inboxes and texting this person and sending dick pics and doing this and cheating on. Like, she was able to bring up that information. And the look on Kristen's face, you can tell that she was the one who exposed it. And for Shawnee to sit up there and like on her little rant video on Instagram, y'all only know about 3% of our lives. That's it. 3%. We only know 3%. But if you had someone who was recording your life and choosing what's being uploaded, you would continue to have these people expose only bad stuff just for money, just to be on TV, only bad stuff, 3% of your life, and that's all bad stuff? What about the good? But I bet y'all never displayed nothing about Shawnee. Never. Y'all never displayed anything about Shawnee's life. Not about her breakup. Y'all didn't cover her breakup with the boy. Y'all didn't cover nothing. Y'all ain't cover her husband and her fidelity and whatever you want to call it. Infidelity. Y'all ain't freaking do nothing. I'm getting all emotional and pissed off about this stuff and this TV. But anyway, y'all didn't expose nothing about Shawnee. But all y'all lives and all y'all bad stuff was exposed. And then shame on you, Malaysia, because I really looked up to you and I really liked you since day one. And when they used to mess with you and do them same things to you, I felt bad for you too. And when you made it out of that, I was so happy. But then I stopped liking you with the whole Bambi situation. Was it Bambi? I don't remember who you was beefing with. Maybe you and Bambi was friends. Maybe I'm confusing it. Let me look at it. Because like I was really pissed off. And I was really pissed off. Okay, so my bad. That wasn't y'all who was beefing. Y'all was just friends. My bad for that. So I had to look because I couldn't remember who you was beefing with. I still can't remember the time you was beefing with somebody and you didn't want to sit with this person. I can't remember. But I used to like you. But then I stopped liking you because I noticed that you was just sucking butthole in order to stay on because you need the money. Okay? And I don't blame you because if I needed the money, I would have stayed on too. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry, folks. I would never, ever suck butthole, kiss up to nobody to get where I'm going. Never. I'm telling y'all right now, I would never sell my soul to the devil just to get to where I'm going. Like, I'd rather just let God take me there. I'm sorry. I just feel like that degrades you and it tells a lot about you. And I feel like you can't be trusted. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people that's like that. Can't do it. But it's just sad that, allegedly, Evelyn took out a restraining order plus filed a lawsuit for defamation of character. She said that OG post affected her career and other endorsements just because OG called her out on being racist and a bigot. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I just feel like this season, only people I really enjoyed watching was OG. And I'm not just saying because she told him off, but the only person I really enjoyed watching was OG. Jackie's always a pleasure to watch. Cece, if her personality was the person that came out at the end, the last 2 episodes, then I enjoy watching her. Because if that's her real personality, and I know that since she's a nurse and stuff like that, she can't really get too much because she's like one of the ones that really have a real job, And, I work for a hospital too, so I understand. Like, sometimes you just can't go overboard or cross that line. So maybe that's what really, really made her be quiet that whole time. But, like, once your character is at stake, that right there makes you just turn into a whole beast. So, I don't know, but I enjoyed her. Jennifer was pleasant. She wasn't that bad. I just wish she'd be more vocal and less standoffish. I just felt like the picking, Evelyn wouldn't be bad to watch if she didn't do all that picking. But then I also don't want her to come back on and then be like isolated to the point that she's scared to talk. Tammy, I love Tammy. And I watched it for Tammy also. But I just feel like it wasn't enough scenes with her. And I'm not saying that I miss the old Tammy, because I actually like this Tammy with the growth and, her trying to help her daughter career, her career. I love it. I love it. I'm always for, black people, just growing and excelling at things. So I really enjoy that. Um, Christy, y'all can throw Christy away. I don't like her. Y'all can throw Phoebe away. I don't like her. Shawnee, y'all can throw her away. I don't like her, because it's just some things at some point you need to say, listen, I need to step back, because our friendship is hindering what's really going on and what this show really is supposed to be about. And I just feel like, yeah, it's time for Shawnee to step down. She could be the mogul behind it, but she don't need to be on it. Because to be honest, and God bless her son, I'm glad he's healed and, he did everything. But this was really the only episode that she really had things going on. And they tried to use the other one with her starting up the weed shop and all this other mess. We don't care about that. They try to do this and show her son, going through stuff, and then also show her trying to get into other businesses, doing like Airbnbs and stuff. We don't care about that. Like, you're making money. We don't want to see you making money. Like, that's not what we're here for. We're not here to watch you make money. We're here for the drama. We're here for, seeing growth. We get it. Like, you grew just by having other, receiving brands and basically having other basketball wives, Atlanta, basketball wives, Hawaii, whatever. You winning just by that. So but I just feel like she shouldn't be there no more, because she's not a basketball wife. She's a mother to kids that's by a basketball player, but that's it. And even like Jackie, not Jackie, because Jackie's still married, but Jackie is the only one that's really entitled to truly still be there. Cece somewhat, because he was a part of it, and she's engaged to him, so technically yes. Kristen, no, because I don't see why you're the mother of, you're the wife of someone who's not really the father. It's just a whole hot mess. No, you don't need to be up there, Kristen, whatever your name is. You don't need to be up there. Phoebe, man, she don't need to be up there. She don't need to be up there. She up there trying to broadcast her freaking rap stuff. That's what she's there for. Nobody wants that. I'm sorry. Nobody wants it. I'm telling you right now. Nobody wants it. But, like I said, this whole thing is a hot mess. I just pray that OG comes out of it and, succeed and just rub it in Evelyn's face. And even about, let me just say this, because like I said, I didn't want to cover this too much. I just felt that the whole situation with her, like, reaching out, even if it was scripted, even if it wasn't really him who sent her those texts, I just feel like you having your abuser, your accused, allegedly, abuser name in your mouth. I fucked him. I married him. I had that. Yeah. Like, you doing all that, but you also got your butt whooped. You also, that's nothing to be proud of. Like, you shouldn't. I'm the one that was married to him. You will wish you were. I'm pretty sure your marriage, once you filed for divorce, it probably only took 2 days. It probably stretched out because it was like some type of criminal thing involved. Maybe that took like forever because y'all had like some type of domestic going on. But to be honest, that was only married for a year, not even probably a year. So they probably was like, Nelly, like, no, don't, you don't count, I don't know, but it's just a hot mess. And I'm not going to keep going on this rant about this bull crap because I just feel like For one, she shouldn't even be talking about her abuser. Shouldn't even be mentioning him. She shouldn't be going around tapping poom poom, saying how good her poom poom is, because clearly, no one likes it, because you basically keep getting thrown to the side. And I feel like maybe y'all was fighting because he was cheating. Because he cares for no one. You see what he posted? He don't care. He don't care about you. He don't care about her. He don't care about nobody. He thought he was getting some dark OG poom poom. That's what he thought back then. And some people are like that. Some people like masculine women. Like, they like that. They like people that's aggressive. Yeah. But I just feel like the whole thing with them saying that she's dangerous, everyone fear for her, for their life, and I just feel like that whole thing is played out. Come on, stop using that against her. The girl never touched no one. I'm watching, and I wasn't even scared of her, Yeah. Y'all just got it handed to you. Y'all wasn't used to it. Y'all wasn't used to someone that was really ready to call y'all out or step up to the plate and tap that butt. That's what it was. Y'all afraid of her. And Shawnee was afraid of her too, because she knew that she would have turned on Shawnee and tapped that ass too. Tapped that butt too. Because she knew that OG don't care about nobody sitting there saying you fired. Like y'all said, y'all the one who said, oh, she lived at home with her mom, her and her boyfriend. How y'all exposing her secrets, but y'all don't want her to expose none of y'all? Like, how y'all exposing her? She did a whole scene of her moving into her house and him moving in. So how y'all exposing her, like letting everybody know that was all fake? Like, I just don't get it. Like, how y'all expose this lady and don't feel like, anyone can expose you? Go be a mother. Go raise your children. You got a little boy. You got a little boy that you need to take care of. Go raise them. So that concludes my little rant, my little opinion, that I feel about the whole basketball wife, Evelyn versus OG type of ordeal, whatever it is. So I just want to go on a rant. Don't know when I'm going to upload this, but I'm trying to upload it soon. I don't really want to edit, so I kind of want it to stay raw, because you guys know that I told y'all that my channel, my page, is everything is about being original, unedited, everything. Okay? And I know y'all see my iPad right there in my glasses. I know y'all see it. See the lines? Unedited. I'm not taking it off. Unedited. So yeah. I know y'all see me. Alright, you guys, thank you as always, for coming through, watching your girl, Princess Absolute, do her thing, give her a review, be a critic, and just chill and relax. Now, if I decide to add videos or pictures or whatever, I do not own the right to any of those material. So, like I said, please go subscribe to your boy Storm Monroe, because he's the truth. I'm out.